We're going to be working a pulsing motion here with our BodyBlade. That's going to be a back and forth pulse through our shoulder as we bend our arm up against our side to a 90 degrees and then pull that back and then extending it back out, continuing that pulse. All the BodyBlades that we do here, all the different exercises, we're looking for about 30 seconds to a minute each. Find a time that works well for you and then have that time be what you do all these different movements. You can see here we just got arms straight up over our head, palms forward, bouncing that up and down with the shoulder. Same movement here, but now it's just straight out in front of us, while we also then pulse and move that arm up over our head and then back out in front. Next we got arm over our head, but the palm is forward instead of bouncing up and down. As you can see, we're going back and forth. We also have arm in, going in and out. We also have the arm straight out to the side, pulsing into us and away from us like we had earlier. Going back and forth here, keeping that arm straight across our body and then swiveling it in so it's straight across our chest and then back out while we keep that pulse going and keeping that arm parallel with the ground. We got the same thing here, but we're starting that wobble in front instead of to the side before we then open it up and work through our swivels once more, making sure we're keeping that arm parallel with the ground as we go through our range of motion. We got palm down, arm straight out in front of us, parallel with the ground, and we're bouncing that shoulder up and down. And then we will take ourselves through a range of motion of dropping that arm down and raising it back up to where we just started it at as we keep that pulse going through our shoulder. We're going to do that same exact thing. Let our arm be straight out to our side, straight across our chest, parallel with the ground. Palm down, bouncing it up and down, and then going through range of motion with those shoulders. Down to our side and back up. We got in and out, so palm is down, but we're going out and in with our shoulder pulses and raising that arm up on a 45-ish degree or as high as we can get without those shoulders tilting down as we continue with that in and out pulse. We got ourselves in that 90-degree elbow bend, keeping that arm locked up against our side as we go through internal and external pulses, and then eventually working ourselves to full internal and external rotation while we maintain those pulses. Again, all of these exercises, you're looking for somewhere probably between 30 seconds and a minute for each one. Another 90-degree bend in that elbow, this time getting it up shoulder height again, pulsating internally, externally, and then going through a range of motion of external and then internal while we keep that pulse rhythm going. Trying to keep shoulders squared up, keep everything in good alignment. And then we're going to finish with a delivery pulse, making sure we're really reaching that back and getting that trunk out in front as that arm pulses across our body and then back out.